What's up, YouTube? It's Big Dev, and we're back again with another MLB The Show 25 video. Today, we are going to be going through all the pitchers currently in MLB The Show that are worth using. We're going to be ranking them from S tier down to F tier, the ultimate pitcher rankings list. I know you guys love these tier lists, so we're going to keep doing them. Last one didn't do as hot as I would hope, but we're going to keep it going with the pitchers list like I promised. And I know I promised you guys some gameplay videos coming up. We do have gameplay videos planned. I have a big series planned coming up, a lot of ranked seasons for Diamond Dynasty, different challenges, things like that. So stay tuned to the channel for that. If you're interested in seeing all my tier lists, all my info that I put out there for MLB The Show all in one place, join the Discord. I'm usually in there, you know, in the evenings or after streams or things like that. Join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. You can ask questions about MLB The Show. Someone in the community might answer your question for you. I might answer your question for you. You'll also get access to all the tier lists updated in the Discord as well. So join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. And one more thing before we get into the video, I do go live on Twitch about 2 to 3 times a week. So if you want to catch the live streams over on Twitch, the link is going to be in the description down below as well. Easy to click on, just drop a follow over on the Twitch. You'll be able to see me play live. You'll be able to see a lot more gameplay over there, as well as the gameplay coming up on the YouTube channel if you stay tuned. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so here we are. We got the starting pitchers, relievers, closers all loaded up here into the pool. I'm going to go through one by one, rank them from S down to F. Now, I didn't include some relievers or starters that I just feel like no one's really going to use, okay? I didn't include all the draft cards. I included a couple that might be good for you to use, but for the most part, the draft pitchers aren't very good. I know some of you are going to be like, my one Toby Dick Johnson has sub 1 ERA in one game, so he's the GOAT pitcher. Like, I get it, you know. Sometimes you're gonna have outliers, but for the most part, these are the meta pitchers. These are the pitchers that are still usable. Also, I filled out the list with some guys that suck because we have to do D and F tier as well. So S, A, B, C, D, and F. I never understood. I guess because F sucks. Anyway, let's get into this crap. Okay, let's go. Who should we start with, honestly? Let's start with this 98 Lucas Giolito. I'm not a huge fan of this card. I'm going to put him down here in C tier. Haven't seen many people use him. He's not great. Doesn't have a crazy delivery. Just not someone that I would use as a starter. All right, next up on the list, let's get into an S tier pitcher here. Who do we got here for S tier? Billy Wagner, S tier closer. Love Billy Wagner. Just came out recently, Hall of Fame Billy Wagner. You can get him for collecting, I think, like 14 cards or 14 of the vouchers in the Legends of Flashback collections. Billy Wagner, very solid. I'd get him in your bullpen if you're able to. As you can see, I have a lot of different pitchers here, so I'm going to have to keep in mind relievers versus starters. So keep that in mind as well as I'm doing this. Warren's fan, get out of my face. F tier, I would never use that card. I don't like old-timey windups, and I don't like Warren's fan. Simple as that. Andrew Miller, probably one of the best lefties in the game out of the bullpen. He is very good, was a Weekend Classic reward. He's decently cheap now, I think. Not like super cheap, but still accessible to a lot of people in the game. I would go ahead and get him if you can into your bullpen. Let's see here. Let's get some starters going. Roger Clemens, oh man, I still think he's S tier, but like in my other starters video that I did for the tier list, he was almost A tier. And it might be a hot take, but genuinely, because so many people have seen Roger Clemens, I genuinely, and because he has a lack of a cutter, he's still nasty, don't get me wrong. High A tier, low S tier, but I genuinely think Roger Clemens at this point, he's still 99, still one of the best pitchers in the game, still should be in your top 5 rotation. I have trouble ranking him A tier because he gets shelled a lot on lower difficult, like Hall of Fame All-Star. He can get shelled because people have seen so many Roger Clemens games that like it's hard to put him in S tier. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say low A tier, okay, or high A tier. I'm sorry, low S tier for Roger Clemens, okay. So just letting you guys know that. Ubaldo Jimenez, I think is good, but I don't think he's S tier. I think he's A tier or B tier, but I'm gonna put him in A. I love Ubaldo Jimenez. I did really well with his 88 or cornerstone overall earlier in the year. He was solid. The 99, I haven't got a chance to use him yet. I know he's pretty good. He has a really tough release from the stretch, but if you can get that release down, he is solid. I'd put him in A tier for sure. Reed Detmers. D tier to F tier. Nothing good about Detmers. I mean, he's okay. He's a lefty, but there's so many other good pitchers out there. Like, why would you put Reed Detmers in there? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't anyway. Let's go to a fan favorite here. John Donaldson, baby. John Donaldson. I think he's still S tier, but if you're still using this card, go outside and touch grass, bro. If you're still using a P5 John Donaldson at this point in the year, what are you doing with your life, man? Mix up your lineup. Do something fun. Take John Don out and just actually enjoy the game. You don't have to sweat 24/7. Get up, wipe your chair off, walk outside, touch grass. He's still S tier, yes, but come on. We got to diversify our lineups, guys. Come on, come on. Our rotations, come on. Let's do this, man. Come on. We got to do something, okay? All right, Emmanuel Clase. I really thought this card was solid. We're going to put him in A tier. Because they gave him a sinker with that cutter, it makes him really good speed. He has a very readable delivery, though, so keep that in mind. Mix up your spots, mix up your pitches. I might actually drop him down to B tier later on. We'll see how I feel. He's borderline B tier because he's still hittable. He's not as lights out as I thought he was going to be, but he's definitely still hittable. Ryan Helsley. I thought this card would be nasty. I rake against this card. However, a lot of people have trouble hitting higher velocities on higher difficulties, but basically all Helsley has is that fastball. Everything else is kind of mid, so he's going to fall in the B tier as a reliever for this list. Jacob Mizrowski, he was in S tier for a while. Personally, because he has a really funky delivery and he's a righty, but I'm going to drop him down here into B tier at this point in the game. A lot of people used him. They used him a lot. People learned how to hit him. He also only has 4 pitches. When I use him in ranked, it's very difficult for me to come up with a plan to pitch with him because a lot of people, like, it's hard to pitch with pitchers that only have 4 pitches, just in general. So it's hard to pitch with this card, in my opinion. I think he's still a top 3 tier type of card, but there's better guys to start out there as well. Randy Johnson, I believe, is S and A tier. I'm gonna put Randy in A tier only because he's definitely more readable than John Don. He's a 91 overall at this point in the year. Randy's still nasty. We're gonna get a better one later on, probably a 99 soon. Hopefully, not even hopefully, we will be getting a better Randy and we will be getting a 99 John Don. Just keep that in mind. But both these guys are still serviceable. Like, you can still use them and pitch well and rank with them. They're starting to wind down. John Don's always going to be good, but Randy I'm going to put in A tier because we've seen so much of Randy that you can hit him for sure, but he's still good. You know what I mean? Paul Skeens, this 96 overall, I'm going to put him in A tier as well. A lot of A tier pitchers on this list, not quite super elite, but still good. I think Paul Skeens is a good card. He has a lot of good speed mix-ups with his pitches. He has a lot of pitches to use. Only thing he's missing is a cutter. I wish he had a cutter, but it is what it is. He throws a cutter in real life, just not enough. Felix Bautista, definitely still S tier, and the price shows it. He was still over 100K last I checked. Really good right-handed reliever out of the bullpen. Righties have been kind of hard to come by in both the bullpen and starters, but it's kind of evening out a little bit more now, so I still think Bautista is an S tier pitcher. Ian Seymour, I'm going to bring him to B tier. 92 overall Tops Now card. This is a really funky card that you can use, and I wouldn't be mad at you if you put him in A tier. He has a really slow velocity, but he dots like crazy. His delivery is funky and his pitches move like crazy. Honestly, I actually am going to bump him up after I'm gassing him up right now thinking about it. A tier for Ian Seymour, really good lefty reliever to have in the pen. Nah, Corey Kluber, I want to put him in S. It may be biased, but I'm comparing this Kluber to MLB The Show 20. I want to put him in that S tier class, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's so hard for me to put starters in S tier because a lot of them are not as good as they should be. This Kluber should be a lot better than it is. He's still really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, no one, like, unless someone's really good on Hall of Fame and like Legend and stuff like that, Kluber is going to dice you up. But again, what makes an S tier pitcher is just like when you see them pitching them, you're afraid. Like, someone brings in Billy Wagner, you're kind of scared. Someone brings in Andrew Miller, you're afraid. Bautista, John Don, like, you're afraid when someone brings those guys in, which is why Clemens should probably be an S tier. And I'm going to move him up. Like I said, I'm going to move Clemens up to S tier when I'm thinking about it. I told you guys I might bring him up. So stay tuned because the list changes throughout the video. I don't have a script in front of me. I'm just going based off a feeling as we record this video. Just letting you guys know. Okay. So there we go. Who else is here? I thought there was like more pitchers. There's so many all-star pitchers, it's crazy. Let's just rank some of these real quick. Jason Adam, I'm not a fan of. D tier, okay? I wouldn't use him. Andres Munoz, I thought he would be really good. He's okay, B tier. I think he's still solid, not as good as I thought he would be. Adrian Morajan, I think is B tier as well. He's solid, not amazing. Who else do we got here? Max Fried, gonna come down here to C tier. Better options, lefty. He's okay, not great, not horrible. You know what I mean? Nate Pearson, I think, is still an A tier pitcher. Even though he's 92 overall, like these pitching is funky because the overalls show low right now in the game as we're getting 99s, but I still think Nate Pearson is serviceable as an A tier pitcher, especially paralleled up at this point. You'll have, if you're using Nate Pearson still, you have him at P5. So he's very good. Shohei Ohtani, get out of my face. I love Ohtani as a player, but F tier pitcher, don't use Shohei Ohtani. His control is absolutely atrocious. Edwin Diaz only has 3 pitches. He's gonna come down to C tier. Let's see who else here. Robbie Ray, F tier. Get out of my face. You're terrible. Don't use Robbie Ray. Joe Ryan, C tier. Not great, not horrible, but just not someone I would use. Chris Sale, B tier. Very solid, but his lack of pitches turns me off to him a little bit. Devin Williams is going to be A tier. I love the screwball. I love his fastball gets to 100 miles an hour. Very good speed differentials. Very good movement on his pitches. Devin Williams as a reliever, right-handed, A tier. Very good. Blake Trinan, B tier. I find Blake Trinan readable. He has a lot of good pitches, good pitch mix. You can put him in your bullpen, but I just feel he's readable, and he throws a sinker cutter, which is really good, but I thought he would be a lot better than he actually is. You know what I mean? Ben Joyce, I love Ben Joyce, A tier. Really, like, his fastball is one of those fastballs that just seems faster than other fastballs with Outlier. He's like a Nolan Ryan type where, like, you face Ben Joyce, you feel like you're actually facing Ben Joyce in real life, throwing like 105 miles an hour. Like, the fastball comes in quick, okay? So I'm going to put him in A tier. Tyler Bremner, F tier. I don't think he's very good at all to use. Liam Doyle is solid. He's going to go in B tier. He's not terrible. Lefty, solid pitcher. One of the better draft cards that is out right now. So definitely, you could definitely use him on like the end of your rotation or whatever. Cy Young. Don't use Cy Young. Don't like him. He's a 99 overall. I'm not going to put him in F tier out of respect for the GOAT, for one of the GOATs. But D tier for Cy Young. I wouldn't use him in ranked. He's just kind of like a collection fodder card. Evan Phillips, better cards out there. Going to put him down here in C tier. He's all right. Nothing to write home about. Again, I like my pitchers to be elite, and a lot of these guys just aren't elite. Danny Kalum, still an elite lefty, love him. Dots and a really good movement. Al Leiter, amazing starter, still a man. Dude, Al Leiter just diced me up last night on stream in ranked. He's a 95 overall. He diced up my 99 overall freaking team. Like, the movement on his pitches is crazy. He doesn't have like a tiny par. Like, you would think that he would miss his spots. No, this card dots, absolutely dots. He's so good. Yu Darvish, not a huge fan of Yu Darvish. He's going to come down here to C tier. 95 overall, has a good pitch mix. He has a lot of pitches, but I'm just not a fan. He gets shelled a lot. When I face him, if I've used him, he always gets shelled, so I don't really like to use Yu Darvish too much, but I don't think he's terrible because there are times I've seen people use him and do well with him. The new Tyler Glasnow, I'm going to put in A tier. Tyler has a really funky delivery. He's a 99 overall. We're at that point in the year where 99s are definitely... You're not doing something wrong if you're using a 99 overall. You know what I mean? Unless their name is Cy Young. Sorry, Cy Young. But you're not doing something wrong if you're using 99 overall. Like, Tyler Glasnow is solid. Pitching... You know, I would definitely still look at attributes and things like that. But if you have a 99, you're going to be decent enough right now at this point in the game. Garrett Crochet, still feel he's S tier as a lefty starter. Really good stuff. I don't get hit around at all with this card. He deals for me. Very, very good to have. Mackenzie Gore, not a fan of Mackenzie Gore. F tier for you. Zach Wheeler, I rated this card a little higher than I should have, honestly, but I'm going to put him down here in B tier. He's serviceable, just not like as a 5th starter, but just not someone that like I would throw out there regularly, you know? Like, if you're giving somebody a rest day or a bullpen game, you can throw Wheeler out there for a couple innings, you're going to be good. Aroldis Chapman, no longer S tier for me. I think he's A tier. This card gets hit. I hit this card, it gets hit, but he's still Chapman. Like, it's hard to hit him, but people know, they face Chapman so much that they know the strats. They know the primary strategy that you use with Chapman. They know the unorthodox strategies that you use with Chapman when you're pitching. So he's easier to hit right now. I don't think he's S tier, but I definitely think he is A tier. Fernando Valenzuela, I'm going to bring him down here to C tier. just not many people using this card anymore. He's been kind of phased out overall wise of the meta. He's still good, but I just wouldn't use him. Dontrell Willis, you're garbage. I love you as a player. I respect you, but man, they don't respect him in this game, and it shows. He's not very good at all. Christopher Sanchez, I'm gonna bring him down here to C tier. He has sinker cutter. You would think he'd be good. His velocity is kind of low though, and readable delivery, lefty. There's better pitchers that you can use, guys. Tom Seaver. I love Tom Seaver cards. Maybe a 99 will be better, but this one sucks. Tom Seaver, D tier. Get out of my face. Let's see here. Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown's actually a solid pick. B tier. I don't think he's quite A tier, but I still think he's good. B tier for Hunter Brown. You could definitely use Hunter Brown in a rotation right now in the game, and you'd be fine. The 95 overall Billy Wagner is still solid. I'm going to throw him in B or A. I wouldn't be mad at either one. I'm going to put him in low A tier. He is good. He is good. Billy Wagner's Billy Wagner. I mean, I used his 88 overall, I think it is. I used this 99. I got the 99 so fast that I didn't need to use the 95, but got that 99 and used that, and he's been lights out for me so far. Freddie Peralta, ass, not good. Just get him out. Wouldn't use them. A lot of these cards, some of these cards I added just so I could, hate on them because it's hilarious. Spencer Strider, 4-pitch mix, like a one-trick pony, C tier. Wouldn't really use a Spencer Strider card. Like I said, 4-pitch mixes is not very good, especially when it's basically just like fastballs and changeups. Like, it's not very solid. CC Sabathia, I'm a little disappointed in CC. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's a 99 overall, but dude, his delivery is like 7 seconds long when he's not in the stretch. I still think he's good, but a lot of people have been hating on him, and I can see why. I think he's good, but he's not. You know what? I don't want to disrespect him. Let's put him in A tier. I don't want to disrespect him. Let's put him in A tier, low A tier. You can be good with this card. He has good pitch mixes. I love CC Sabathia cards. I pitch well with CC. The general consensus that I've seen in the community, though, is that CC, his delivery is just so annoying, so long, and like he's not worth like he's 100% free. But like, if they released this card and it was like a collection, he wouldn't be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people are saying. Anyway, we'll put him in A tier though. He's a 99 overall. Like I said, you're using a 99. You're not really doing anything wrong at that point. Some of them will start to suck later on, but as of right now, a lot of the 99s that are out as pitchers are solid enough to use in ranked. 94 overall, Nolan Ryan. I'm gonna bring him down to C tier. Sort of a one-trick pony. If you can hit the fastball, you can hit Nolan Ryan right now. He's not that great. Dustin May, I have trouble not putting him in S tier, even as a 90 overall. We're gonna put him down here in A tier still, though. Dustin May is still so good. He has nasty stuff. His movement is crazy. He's got sinker cutter. He's got all the pitches you need and a nasty delivery. The only reason he's dropping down a couple tiers here is because he's a 90. Like, the 99 hitters are catching up to these overalls. So like even parallel, he's 95. That's the same as a non-unparalleled outlier. So he's still usable as a P5, but as these 99s catch up, these pitches are going to be harder and harder to use. You know what I mean? And this is like he's very close to not even being usable like B and C tier, just because of how low of an overall he is. But there are like, that's the thing with pitching is like, even if a pitcher is low overall, you can still use them just because it's just how this game plays. Like, pitching isn't based on just that number in the diamond in the top corner. Like, it's based on a lot of the other attributes throughout the card, and he has good attributes where he needs them to be. Darren O'Day, a lot of people love using this card. I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan of Darren O'Day. B tier. I rake submarine pitchers. Like, it's just so easy to see the ball because there's so much contrast off the ground that, like, I just feel like submarine pitchers aren't as good as people think they are. I don't know. Me personally, I play really well against submarine pitchers. Clayton Kershaw, definitely an S tier pitcher. Love Kershaw. Not much more to say about him. Tariq Skubal, you all know how I feel about Tariq Skubal. D tier for Tariq Skubal, man. I'm gonna say it again and again, and I have proof from my live stream VODs, and I have clips of proof. Tariq Skubal is BP. Okay, I put up, the last time I faced this card, I put up 6 in the first inning against him. Against a good player. Don't get here in my comments and be like, my Tariq Skubal is the best. Like, bro, I understand there are outliers. Maybe you've had luck facing people that aren't that good, but Tariq Skubal, from the stretch, he has a really hard time locating, and he's readable. Like, you can mash this card. Trust me. And I know a lot of you disagree with me when I said that last time. I still think Tariq Skubal is BP. D tier. Sorry guys, if you love him, you love him, whatever. The new Rob Nen card, I think he's very solid. I'm gonna put him over here in A tier as a right-handed reliever. Again, righties are kind of hard to come by in the higher overalls right now. So Nen, he just came out in the multiplayer program. He's gonna sit here in A tier. Gagne, I still think is S tier. That speed differential between his fastballs and his changeups and sliders and stuff like that, like he has really good stuff. He's so annoying to face because somebody will spam fastball, you'll be late, and then they drop off a slow ass curveball or changeup, and you just swing like an idiot and look miserable. It's miserable to face him, but so good to use him. Greg Maddux, I don't think is a very good pitcher. He is supposed to dot, like super dot, and he just doesn't. Like he just does not super dot. Like a lot of those perfect pinpoints I get with Maddux, they miss the zone when they're supposed to go in the zone because they hit the very edge of the par. I don't know what it is about this card. Maybe it's my RNG, my luck. Don't like him very much. He has lower velocity unless you're playing on Legend. Legend specifically, not even Hall of Fame. Legend specifically, I wouldn't use Greg Maddux. If you're playing on Legend though, these type of guys can be absolutely filthy, but I just wouldn't use him unless you're playing on Legend, in my opinion. Pedro Martinez is okay. I'm going to bring him down to B tier. Not great at this point in the game. Still solid. We're going to get a better Pedro soon. Probably a 99 overall very, very soon. And he will most likely be an S tier pitcher because Pedro is nasty in the game. Jacob deGrom, super readable. D tier for him. Wouldn't use him at all currently. Yamamoto as well. I think he is coming down here to D tier. Not a great option for a starter. Lee Smith. The only reason I love Lee Smith is because of that forkball. If you have a forkball and a really fast fastball and a good slider as a reliever, that's nasty. Like you can get people so many strikeouts and just like horrible swings by using that slider and fastball and then just popping off a forkball low. And dude, it embarrasses so many people. So if you haven't tried Lee Smith or like, you know, a guy with a forkball, try it out. The forkball is nasty in this game and Lee Smith stands by that. Corbin Burns, dude, I thought he would be elite. He gets shelled. He's a 99, like, but he still gets shelled. He has sinker cutter, but he's readable for some reason, and his pitches feel flat. When I used him, I gave up 6 runs in the first. When I faced him, I hit like 6 or 7 in the first couple innings against him. Like it's you know, I have said, you know, if you're using 99, you're not doing anything wrong. So I still think he's serviceable, but he's not like an elite tier pitcher as a starter. I don't know what it is about him. He's still going to be in my rotation from time to time, but just, I don't know, maybe it was just unlucky on my part, or I've seen a lot of people get shelled with using him. The chat over on Twitch has told me, you know, they've gotten shelled using him. So I'm going to put him in B tier and save you all the pain if you don't have to use him, whatever. Chase Burns, haven't used him, but I think he's B tier. He's solid. His earlier card in the game was decent. Not great, but not horrible, you know. Robert Suarez, I think he's A tier. Solid right-handed reliever out of the pen. Clay Buttholes, I'm going to put him down here in B tier. Again, like, he's not terrible, but I don't think he's great. Actually, let's put him in A tier. He's not terrible. I don't think he's elite S tier. He's okay, though. Like, his Boston Red Sox Jolt card was actually solid to start the year, and this card is okay. It's the new World Series award. I think he is definitely usable as a pitcher. The thing is with starters, it's so, like, for some reason, they have starters, like, a lot of them are just terrible. It's hard to get a dominant start out of a pitcher in this game. That's why people end up using 2 starters. They end up going to the bullpen super early because right now, the meta, the starters just aren't that good, in my opinion. They're just not that good. Josh Hader is going to come down here to A tier. Very good card. Joe Nathan, B tier. Solid, not elite. Brandon Woodruff, C tier. Don't like Woodruff cards very much. Kate Anderson is okay. I think he's still C tier though. I don't think he's that good. Maybe B tier. B or C tier, I wouldn't be mad if you put him in either one of those, but I don't think he's up here with these elites in S and A tier. And then Roy Halladay. This is the question I get all the time. Is this Roy Halladay good? Is Roy Halladay good? And I'm going to answer the question. I don't want to disrespect him in C tier because on higher difficulties he can be good, but I'm going to put him in low B. I just don't think he is elite. I'm assuming we're probably not getting another Roy Halladay. Like, we're probably just getting a 98 overall because this is a Cy Young card. So this is probably going to be his best card, and unfortunately it's just not top tier. You know what I mean? Like, you can hit this card pretty well. Now that I'm looking at the list, it's a little funky, you know what I mean? Like, I did say that, like, you're using 99, you're not doing anything wrong. You're really not. Like, anything S, A, and B tier, like, I wouldn't be mad at you if you put out on the field and use them, you know what I mean? These C, D, and F tiers, I would just kind of stay away from. Like I said, like, Warren's fan, not good. He's a Cy Young card. He looks shiny. He looks like he might be good. Just stay away from him. Not good for ranked. Cy Young, oh, 99. You can get him from Diamond Quest. He's free. I just wouldn't use him. Like, Cy Young isn't that great to begin with. Just super weird windups. Like, just not great. Okay, guys. So there's the list. We'll review the S tier again. These I'm actually kind of shocked that I only put this many pitchers in S tier, but again, it's hard to find S tier pitchers in this game. But there's the S tier, A tier. Again, this list is going to be available in my Discord after the video goes live, and the link again for that is in the description down below. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.